Welcome to part 2 of our priest deck. If you somehow got to part 2 without seeing part 1 before it, you'll be able to find the link to part 1 down in the description below. It's going okay. We do have a large amount of early game so that we can deal with aggression via anti-aggression. But, you know, we found out last game, if you don't draw it, it's no. Because I kept drawing all of my early game in the later game, and I didn't draw any of my early game in the early game, so I kind of shafted myself. Let's try and draw better.
Versus Valera.
Watch your back.
That's bad.
The light shall bring victory.
That's slightly better. So the reason that's slightly better is because a Dark Cultist with a Shattered Sun buff is crazy. So if I coin out the Dark Cultist as my 2-drop, and my opponent hasn't got a 3-2 already on the board, then I'm in a really solid position. So anything except a 3-2 would be delightful.
Stand ready.
Deadly Poison, Deadly Poison. Goblin Auto Barber, Deadly Poison? Oh, that'd be fucking horrible. No! What? Are you kidding me? That's the perfect opening.
Blood and plunder.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
What?
Mistakes were made.
That might help us a little bit to get back into this game. Our opponent just refreshed out a 4-1 weapon. Like, just refreshed it out of existence. Thank you. We were so fucked. 4-1 weapon kills that. There's a 3-2 and a 3-3 on the board. I developed this. It dies probably to a spell from the hand. This is going to be something Eviscerate. No. I can't play Northshire because it'll buff the Raging Worgen.
My eyes are open.
Okay. Even though I would have gotten 2 draws out of it. No, 1 draw.
The gates are open.
Is someone injured?
I'll use this because it swings this in such a way that I can kill that. I mean, that's the only good way I was going to kill that for quite some time. It also means that the weapon can't be buffed and then immediately used against my Northshire Cleric. Drogzor. 1 turn away from being able to use a Shrink Master plus Cabal Shadow Priest to steal that burly Rockjaw Trog. Ooh, Shadowword Pain is really good though. Yep, I'll do it. It does affect it. Even though it buffs it, it then kills it. So it buffs it above the point that Shadowword Pain can hit, but then it still kills it anyway. Acidic Swamp Ooze can be so powerful though, I think I actually have to keep it. Especially in this matchup, the Acidic Swamp Ooze is probably gonna wreck some shit. Play into the Cabal. Come on. It's an epic. You're not expecting it. Play into the Cabal.
You might feel a little tingle.
I usually work alone.
That's interesting. Definitely interesting. Haven't seen one of them in quite some time. Oh, Shrinkmaster, I can take the Recombobulator. That's... I don't think that's good enough, actually.
Right away.
I don't think that's good enough. With a Shrinkmeister Cabal Shadow Priest, I can take things that are way, way better than a 3-2. Unexpected things as well. That's the important part. That's not good. Uh-oh. That also doesn't get frozen, so that's bad. If I take Zombie Chow, I have the risk of healing my opponent. Shit.
Let me change your mind.
For a little while, I take a big punch.
I need to outnumber my opponent's minions on the board. I have no response to that until I get to mind control, so I just have to outnumber. Oh no, that freezes the 4-3 as 4-2 as well. Kills this, freezes this. That doesn't get frozen because it popped the Divine Shield. My opponent fills their hand with cards. Oh no.
I am ready.
Cabal Shadow Priest? Am I that desperate? Do I Cabal Shadow Priest a Clockwork Gnome? I think I have to.
Let me change your mind.
Oh my god. My opponent just drew cards. If they're ever going to play an Assassin's Blade or power up their dagger, it's going to be this turn. So I'll have to hold on to the Acidic Swamp Boost still. Does dingo!
For the crusade!
Ha, this guy's toast.
Goodbye. Fucking hell. This is bad. This is very bad.
The gates are open.
Obey.
I mean, like, I can't even just flood the board right now. I'm behind if I do that as well. I need to make perfect value trades. So this plus 2 damage, I'm assuming, is going to be supplied by hand to kill the Lord of the Arena. Oh, no. We actually get something. Got one. We only have one Holy Nova in the entire deck. We don't have any Shadow Madness. I think we've already used our Shadow Word Pain as well. We have to kill a Burly Rockjaw Trog.
Are you ready for this?
Yep. Yeah, this is the end. We tried. We definitely attempted.
Attend me. Ready.
Okay, so my opponent currently has on board 16 damage. They have 1 in hands, that's 17 damage. Just gonna do this.
You have best.
What is it about getting to a second part and then immediately losing a game? To be fair, our opponent had literally the perfect opening. So think about it, right? The 3/3 pirate that has taunt costs 1 less. It costs 4 initially, and it costs 1 less for each attack on your weapon, right? So my opponent had to have both deadly poison and the Goblin Auto Barber in order to play it for free. But they also had to have both of those in order to kill the Dark Cultist for free, which allowed them on turn 3 to have 2 minions developed, a 4/1 dagger, and no opposition.
Anduin versus Jaina.
The tempo is just insane.
For it.
Even if they did delete their own weapon immediately after as a mistake, that set up basically the pace of the game. Okay, that's slightly better, I guess. Kyle Tapakio. I'm actually not going to play the Nausea Cleric on turn 1, and the reason I'm not going to do it is because if my opponent responds with coining out a 2-3, or sorry, a 3-2, I immediately lose. So.
Is someone injured?
I'll play it this turn because if my opponent coins out a 3-2, I've got Shattered Sun Cleric to buff it and then attack. They wouldn't even coin out a 3-2, they'd play a 3-2. If they use a spell to remove this, then I just play the Dark Cultist. This whole hand would have been so much stronger if I was going second, because I coin out a Dark Cultist on turn 2, play a Dark Cultist naturally on turn 3, and no matter which dies, the other one gets buffed. Gonna play another spell and then attack this? Or are you just gonna ping and then attack? Okay, so I made them waste the coin, I guess. Not exactly an inspiring turn, but you know.
Oh. Whoops.
The damned stand ready.
Doik Cultist. I wonder if there's a possibility that I get Flame Cannon to this turn. My opponent was holding onto it last turn to wait for a bigger target. Apparently not.
My fate is sealed.
Oh, duplicate, really? Okay, so if I want to develop more things to the board, it's Dark Cultist and this. Play all of the mana worms you want. I don't care. Got those double Ds. So keeping out of range of natural things, I'm gonna buff this, run it in here, heal it resultingly, and then run this in here. Because nothing on 5 mana is gonna do 3 damage to all of these targets. Whereas 2 damage could have been done by spell damage plus a Arcane Explosion, or next turn could be a Blizzard. I suppose that does stack targets. Because now this target had way more buffs than this one. So it could summon the Death Rattle off of that, it could also get the Power Word Shield off of that, and it could get the buff from Shattered Sun off of it. With 1 silence. Okay, maybe that was the wrong decision.
My fate is sealed. My fate is sealed.
Push forward.
This is not going to be more powerful at any point later in the game, so I played it over the Piloted Sky Golem. Also, the Piloted Sky Golem is pretty good to determine to play on turn 7, because it means if your opponent does Flame Strike, they, give you a Piloted Sky Golem. Oh, cool! I'm gonna get Twilight Drake buffed soon, I guess. The Death Rattle of this one triggers first. Oh. Uh-oh. So if I do play the Piloted Sky Golem, and next turn my opponent Flame Strikes, Piloted Sky Golem just gives me a minion, but this Death Rattle doesn't actually go off.
Consider.
Because the death rattle goes off when nothing's on the board, because this death rattle occurs first, and then the piloted Sky Golem's death rattle occurs and brings out something onto the board.
Truth
Pretty
is my
simple.
shield.
That'll kill the board as well. Piloted Sky Golem, attack, attack, attack? No. It's gotta be... Oh, no, wait, I'm forgetting that's gonna remove that. Okay, fine.
My fate is sealed.
Doesn't matter which this buffs. It's a fine target as any. Okay, so Flame Strike this turn will only allow my opponent 2 extra damage after the Flame Strike. And this is 2 damage sourced from this. So Flame Strike removes my Stormwind Champion, but leaves me with a 5-1 on the field. If I have something after Flame Strike, then I'm in a pretty good position.
Powering up. Portals online.
Get behind me.
Gosh, I'd really enjoy a, one of the nick things now. One where you nick ones. The steely things. Steely Dan, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Cabal Shadow Priest. No? Okay.
For the Alliance!
What's that? I hope my opponent remembers to ping before they Flame Strike. Oh, that'll do it as well, I guess. There you go. Ooh, Kazon Mystic, really? Oh well. I guess I Shrink Meister and then attack. Or I just take it.
Let me change your
Yoink.
mind.
This.
Light it up.
So now if there's another Flame Strike in hand, it Flame Strikes and then one of my 4/5s is pinged, and then I end up with a 4/1 resultingly. Another Flame Strike? No? Oh hey, that would have been hilarious if you played that and then I played that before having your Mana Worm stolen. Would have been absolutely hilarious. Ping that? Really? If you ping either of the 4/5s, I know you've got a Flame Strike in hand. That means you might have Blizzard. Really?
Obey. Light it up.
I'm so far ahead that if I play into Mind Control Tech or Flame Strike, I could just lose the game. So it's actually worth my while just to draw this game out. Of course, unless my opponent does something stupid. And by something stupid, I mean summons, say, Deathwing. I hope I get like a Mind Control in hand so I can deal with that kind of eventuality.
Something needs tinkering?
Okay, so that can be played. Excellent. That means this is dead next turn, probably to the ping. But if I do this, it'll have to be dead to the Tinkertown Technician, which means that I get to remove the Tinkertown Technician the following turn with Arcanine and then heal. This should be a win, pretty wrapped up. Top deck Flame Strike. I smile, but I would die inside. Top deck the Flame Strike? What is it? Come on, don't keep me in suspense. I've been ending my turns quickly. I've been a good, courteous enemy. Interesting. They're freeing up some board space for me to cast other minions, I guess. Oh, right. Well, I guess Micro Machine is the one I put down now, right?
Obey.
Well
Played. I hope my opponent doesn't think I'm being a dick. I just seriously don't want to play into losing. Because, Lord knows, I've been this far ahead before and lost. If I lose another minion, I'll Shattered Sun Cleric the Micro Machine, removing the ability to ping it and then deal 1 damage from hand.
What to do?
Oh, there goes the ping. Polymorph, excellent. I can wait. Because this draws the ping this turn. Maybe my opponent actually does have something in their deck that wins the game. Oh, no, I lose. They lose now. I'm not going to draw it out. It's Arcanine and then heal the face. Villain's chosen. Villain's chosen, then Arcanine, then heal the face. Okay, 4-2. Excellent. Was that not saved? Oh, it totally was. Excellent. Bring back up Audacity. Get that back down. Get the score data back up. Oh, damn, it's so messy behind the scenes here. Excellent. One more victory will give us a Dominance Quest completion, which means that I can play another 2 arenas today. Whoa! I need more water. My voice is dying. Excellent. That was some water, but it was mostly ice. Melted. So it was diluted shit. Yeah, that's right. Water diluted with water. No, it was previously soda. Don't know why I'm looking so frantically around the room. I think I'm looking for my phone, but...
Anduin versus
Oh, well. I guess I just lost that.
Protect the wild.
This into this space? Ooh, Shrinkmeister is tech. That's okay. That's pretty okay. Oh, shit. I still can't play Norshire Cleric turn 1. My greetings. I can totally do this, though. Do you know why? I wonder if they expect a... I mean, I don't know if I would definitely expect a Shrinkmeister after someone coins out that, but it'd be pretty high on my list of expectations if I were to think about it more deeply. Please draw 2. Great, now I have to play the Shrinkmeister with nothing on the board. Damn it. If they played a 3-2, I Shrinkmeister the 3-2 and then I attack and then I end up with a 3-1 and a 3-2 developed on the field at the same time. But the Wrath kind of immediately ended those hopes.
The damned stand ready.
So this gets killed, and then I guess I Shattered Sun this guy and then attack. Oh, swipe, really? That was the wrong order to do that in. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because this goes up to 4 and then that dies.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
The Dark Cultist and the Norshire Cleric... Sorry, the Dark Cultist and the Shattered Sun Cleric currently are basically exactly the same card. They die to the Yeti. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Develop it purely for the stats. I'm behind, but I'm only behind on tempo. Especially because as soon as this dies, I'm ahead on tempo. Sorry, on value. And even tempo, maybe. It really depends on where the daggers hit from whatever minions my opponent casts this turn.
I must safeguard.
Oh, silence is their own. Oh, that's so strong. Oh, and then it trades. That hurt. Alright, Cabal Shadow Priest steals the Keeper of the Grove. It's not as good as it was going to be. I mean, this is still a really good play, but it's so... could have been so much stronger. So now my opponent has 4 cards against my 6. All off of the back of a Shadow Cabal Priest. It's so powerful, seriously, it's crazy. Oh, is that going to hit this as well? No? Right. Oh! Clever man.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
So now there's 2 targets that my opponent wants to be hitting with their Shapeshift. This one after running the Knife Juggler in, or this one. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Board is not equal yet. That's interesting. Thought it would have been equal.
For the Alliance!
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
We're pretty much going to win this game as far as I'm concerned. It's also really interesting to note that you got to think of the, like, you usually think of a Bluegill Warrior or, you know, just anything that's small and chargy and usually dies on its first charge. Usually you look at that and you think of it as, oh, this is a spell. But if you think of it as a spell in this situation, you fuck up because it's 1 extra damage thanks to the Stormwind Champion. Okay.
If you insist.
Probably should have done the draw first, just in case I drew something relevant, but, yeah. Not certain that's gonna happen. So my opponent kept 1 card in hand, which means it costs more than 2 mana, or it wasn't relevant. So whatever this god is. Ah, okay, it costs more than 2 mana. I have a total of 15 damage currently on the field. Then I can supplement that with another 3, another 4, so I can do 19 damage this turn, which leaves my opponent with 2 health. Not going to do it. Cool. Attack that.
Right away.
I've drawn enough cards, I don't care if the Nausea Cleric dies, so I'll heal up the Piloted Sky Golem.
Against sorrow.
For the Alliance!
Okay, right, I fucked up. I know that I said that I was going to be playing around Mind Control tech, and then I didn't play around Mind Control tech. So if I get Mind Control teched right now, I'm not going to be salty. It's literally just straight up my fault. Power of the Wild summons a 3/2. Oh, actually, it summons nothing. My opponent either failed to do something or realized they're dead and just went, ah, whatever. Well played. This dude's been a nice dude. I'll end his life quickly.
Mistake. Farewell.
Oh, I should have attacked with the Lord of the Arena last, because the Lord of the Arena says farewell on kill. Sorry, on attack. That's really interesting. So here's the dominance popping up. Excellent. Lovely. Nice to see it. So I said I'd be surprised if we went less than 5, and my aim was to go above 7. So we've currently gone above 5, so I guess I'm not surprised if I lose next match. But I really want to get more than 7, just because, man, I've been having difficulty in Arena recently. I'd like to get more than 7. I'd like to have a 7 average, basically. Sweet potato. I like this guy already. Guy or girl, this person. Sweet potato. Loving it. Okay, get all that shit out of my hand because I can't play it for 5,000 years. Cool, I'll just play the Shadow Word Pain first and then I'll buff it with the Shadow... No, of course I can't. Oh! Play nothing. Play nothing. This is going to be interesting. If my opponent plays a 2-3, I'm gonna laugh so much. Damn. 2-4? Play 2-4? That's a 2-3, actually. Do I laugh so much, though? Maybe.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Maybe I laugh a little bit. My opponent's still one turn from being able to use Hammer of Wrath or Truce of a Champion, so that's why I can go all in on the Micro Machine for a while. But it's gonna rapidly stop being funny
Mess with Tusker.
as soon as my opponent can respond. Attack, heal, bluegill kills this. Then my opponent, Truce of Champions or Hammer of Wrath next turn, kills this, and then the 1-1 stays alive. The 1-1 stays alive and kills my Arcanine with the Truce of a Champion the turn after. That's not good. Okay, Shadow Word Pain this. Attack this, heal this. Bluegill Warrior that. No. Develop the Bluegill Warrior regardless.
Must consider.
So it looks like in almost all circumstances I'm painting this. I can't heal this if I kill that.
Quickly.
I don't have a fast enough deck. I've played this as though I have a fast deck. I don't have a fast deck. I just need to hope that my opponent doesn't have Truce of a Champion or Hammer of Wrath in hand, basically. Truce of a Champion is going to cost them 5 health to kill my dude. There's the Dark Iron Dwarf. Actually, that's really good for me. Okay. It's not as bad as it could have been.
Attend me.
Ready, sir.
We got to have some fun in the early game, fun in the sun, and now we don't. You know, we're not super far behind as a result. That kills that, but then Bluegill Warrior responds. So I only use 1.5 cards to kill the... Uh-oh. That's bad. Because the 4-2 poses a threat to the 4-4.
To battle.
Excellent. I will be right back.
Hurry up! Portals online!
Quickly.
God damn it. Alright, I actually missed a turn. And I'm gonna lose the game as a result. Well played.
Reporting for duty.
Quickly.
Embrace the role.
God damn it. Really needed to go to the bathroom. Hey, no comments about that. Didn't think that was going to be a misplay.
To Northrend.
Oh well, I might as well just concede this one. It's pretty much over.
Reporting for duty. Stand ready.
How many situations end up with me?
On my watch.
No, that's not gonna. That's not gonna do it.
Someone call for dinner.
Alright, so they both stay alive while killing my stuff. Excellent. So if I had another Holy Nova, I might be in a decent position, but I don't. I happen to know my deck well enough to say that I don't have it on one of those. Oh, mind control. Baby. So now I only take 12 damage this turn. That's just bad luck. My opponent must have kind of ended their turn very, very quickly.
Not on my watch.
Man, a Holy Nova could totally get me back into this game.
Pay attention, class.
Not anymore. Alright, let's see what my opponent has. Praise Dark quality. Fucking hell! If it was a quality Consecrate, I would be the happiest man ever.
The gates are open.
Does my opponent already have lethal this turn? They have a total of 11 damage currently sitting on field after breaking through the... Okay, so they wasted one of that damage. So I'm gonna have 2 health left. 3 health. 4 health. What? How'd that happen?
Reporting for duty.
Man! Fucking Holy Nova! Roll. There's, like, can I save myself at all this turn? So I heal myself, that's gonna happen. Quality. Then switching your attack moves you down as far as you can possibly be, and then I heal myself, so 1, and I lose anyway. Great.
You have bested.
Oh well. We managed to get the 5 wins that I needed, and we also got the domination. Domination? What was it? Something. Dominance. Yeah. I needed to boot. What of it? Right? Like, I can't... Figured I was going to be able to finish that match, and then I was like, nah, I'll just go now. And missed a turn. Whatever. It happens. Okay. Double spider tank. Oh, baby. Alright, that's what's yours is mine. My name's been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena, the name of the deck has been What's Yours Is Mine. We played a Priest and went 5-3, fulfilling Signature's request, although Signature's request was for a 12-win Priest deck. I tried! Hey, I gave it my best shot. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get the content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all my Hearthstone Arena, Hearthstone Ranked, and Hearthstone Adventures. And hopefully, we'll see you next time.